Hey friends, Michael Warren here from Essential Guitar Lessons, and let's learn how to play Basket Case on Guitar by Greenday. This is a great song for intermediate players to practice your on-off palm muting just in standard tuning. Don't forget, if you like this lesson, to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Songs and lessons uploaded weekly. If you're having any problems with the song, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. Or there's a song you'd like to learn, let me know. So let's get into it. So I'll start this by showing you the power chords that we're using in this intro and the first verse, and then I'll go slowly through each bar so we can get that on-off palm muting, because it is quite tricky. So we're using an E power chord, 7th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the D and the G. We're using a B power chord, same position, 7th fret on the E string, 9th fret on the A and the D this time. That's our B power chord. We've got a C sharp minor, or just a C sharp power chord. So that'll be the 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D and the G. We've got a G sharp power chord, so we just go up a string there. 4th fret on the E string, 6th fret on the A and the D. And we have an A power chord, so we can just move that up 1 fret. So we have 5th fret on the E and 7th fret on the A and the D there. So in the intro, they're the power chords we're using. So let me go slowly through the parts for you. We'll do each bar and how he's doing the on-off palm muting, and we'll do the counts with that as well, because it is quite tricky, the pattern he's using. So we're going to start on our E power chord. We're going to play that on the 1, and then the palm muting, and 2 and 3 and 4, and on the and we're going to change to the B power chord and an off. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then our second bar, we're on the B, we do 2 palm mutes and off on the 2, and then and 3 and 4. And then finish that bar off, we're going to come to our C sharp power chord and just do a down up on a palm mute. So let me play those first 2 bars slowly for you. Okay, then our third bar, we're already on our C sharp power chord there. We do 2 palm mutes, so 1 and an off on 2 and 3 and 4. And on the and we're changing to the G sharp power chord with an off there. Then on the G sharp we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we're doing a little down up again on the A power chord to finish off that bar. Then on the A power chord we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then from that A power chord we're going to go up to an E power chord, and the first one's an off, and that's on 4 and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we change to the B power chord, and we're going to do our little down up palm muted, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and another bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that last little part from the E, our B changes a little bit there. It comes in on the 4 and the off. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's pretty confusing. Let me play that for you slowly, and then we'll do it up to speed. And let's put that up to speed now. You can see quite a lot of on-off palm muting. If you listen to the song though, the pattern is not too hard. So let's do that up to speed. the second time through, it's all exactly the same. We have our E to our B to our C sharp minor to our G sharp, moving up to our A to our E. Now this last part, we're going to go up to the B, and it's just going to be the same 2 bars, but we're going to palm mute it a little bit differently. On the 1 it's going to be off, and then and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we're off on the 1 in the first bar, and in the second bar we come off on the 4. So when I say off, I mean we're coming off the palm muting, not off the chord. So let me play that intro for you now, up to speed, the 2 parts. So from there we're going to our pre-chorus choruses, starting on the A power chord, all palm muting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On the and, come up to the B power chord, off on the and, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we're going to the E power chord for our down up part. And then on the E power chord, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's a similar pattern we've done before. Then we go back to the A power chord, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and on the and come up to the B power chord, and all palm muting, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then to the E power chord is going to change a little bit here again. When you go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then go back to the A power chord, all palm muting, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and on the and come up to the B, all palm muting, so before and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let me do that part now up to speed for you. This is our pre-chorus plus the chorus. And then from there we're just going to play an E power chord, back to a D power chord this time, so 5th fret on the A string, 7th fret on the D and the G 2 times, and then we do a C sharp minor chord, and we're going to play down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up there. So we have the 4th fret on the A string, 6th fret on the D and the G, 5th fret on the B string, and 4th fret on the E string, and that's our C minor there. So then we're just going to an A chord, and we're going to play down, 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 up, down, and then to a B bar chord, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. So let me do that part slowly, it's a little bit confusing. And I'll go from the A, palm muting to the B, and show you how that last little bit fits in there. So. And then from there we're using all chords, all bar chords, so it can be a little bit tricky. So I'll run you through each bar chord first, and then we'll jump into our chorus end and our next verse there. So the bar chords we're using, we've got a high E, so we're going to play 7th fret on the A string, 9th fret on the D, G and B string, and 7th fret on the E string there. We have a B B bar chord, which is exactly the same, just take it down to the 2nd fret. We went over our C sharp minor there. We also have an E open chord there, so we have open E string, 2nd fret on the A and the D, 1st fret on the G, open B and E. We have a G sharp power chord there as well, so 4th fret on the E, 6th fret on the D, sorry, the A and the D, 5th fret on the G and 4th fret on the B and the E, and then just move that all up one, and we have our A power chord. And they're the chords we're using there. So then from there we have our E chord, we play that once, we do 2 mutes. Our B chord 2 times with a down up, 2 mutes, our C sharp minor with a down up, 2 mutes, back to our B, down up, 2 mutes. So doing that part slowly now, it's all just down up, down up, down up. So. And we do that 2 times, so let's do that up to speed, and this is our chorus end there. So. And then from there we're going to our 2nd verse. It's just going to be all chords here, and our pattern's going to be down, 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 up, down. So, and then to play our 2nd chord, it's going to be up, up, down, down, up, down, up. So slowly, it's a little bit confusing, the 2 different patterns with the 2 different chords. So. Up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. And we keep that pattern going between the 2 chords, and the last one we're just going to play a B. So we have a low E, or just our E open chord, to our B, our C sharp minor, to our G sharp, sorry, to our A. This time we're going to do the E up here, and then our B for 2 bars. And we do that 2 times, and that's our 2nd verse. Let me do that up to speed for you. It's fairly easy once you've got the strumming pattern down. So. From there we go to sort of our pre-chorus again. We're going to do exactly the same pattern. We're going to start on the A to the B, and then on the E, same pattern again, 2 bars this time. And we just do that 2 times through, so up to speed. And then from there we just go back to the A again, same pattern, to the B, and then as before we've got like a little chorus end. We have the E, we have B, B, C sharp minor, A, same as before, up to our B. And then from there we have our chorus end, which we did before, but this time we do it 4 times. So that's our B, B, C sharp minor, B, and we do that 4 times. So let me play that pre-chorus, chorus, and that end part for you. It's fairly easy again once you've got the strumming pattern down. Takes us right through the 2nd chorus plus that chorus end and pre-chorus there. Then our next part is a bit just before the instrumental. We're just going back to an A power chord, all palm muting for 2 bars. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then coming up to the B power chord and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Let's do that up to speed now. So just 2 chords, A and B. And you can sort of do a build up there on that last B. And then we have the instrumental. Going to be similar to our verses, just our E, same strumming pattern as before. Our B, C sharp minor, to our G sharp, our A, our E, and 2 bars on our B. Do that again, E, B, C sharp minor, to G sharp, to our A. Then on that next E, we're going to change the strumming pattern a little bit. We're going to go up, down, up. So, and then to our B, we're going to do all downs for 2 bars. So let me just do that last line of the instrumental there from that second E. Then from there we're going back to our on-off palm muting. So we have our A, we're going to go open and so that's a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and on the and come up to B, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's on our E there, and then we do that. Then we do that again, but the A is going to change a little bit. Everything else will stay the same. So we have our A this time, mute, off, mute, off, mute. From there we're coming up to the B, and that's exactly the same as before. We do our B, and then we do our E for 2 bars, the same as we did. Our A the same again, our B the same again, and then we finish on our E, D, D, C sharp minor, our A, and our B there. So let me play that little part for you now, up to speed. And then we have our outro from there. Now this changes a little bit again there, so let's go through that. We're going to start on E open chord. We're going to do 2 downs. Then we're going to do a sus4, an E sus4. So all you have to do is take your first finger off, add your little finger onto the 2nd fret on the G string, and up, down, up. So then go to your C sharp minor, and the strumming pattern is going to be the same, 2 downs. And then we're going to come here, we're going to play the 4th fret on the A string, the 7th fret on the D string. We're going to mute the G string and have the open B and E strings. So, and then just A for half a bar, E for half a bar, and B for a bar. So slowly that part now. Up to speed, and it does that 4 times. Let's do that up to speed there. More time. Now on the last one, just finish on the B, hold for 1 bar. Do a slide, play the A, a low A, and finish on the B there. So that last little part from the A, E, B. And that gives you all the parts to the song there. So there's some tricky parts in there. It's more the on-off palm muting that's the hard part of the intro. Once you got that down, it's pretty easy. We're just strumming the chords and some bar chords there. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you soon.